Okay, so we're back for Patrol 6 after a bit of a break, and we're going to continue to play with the challenge mods here. But we did both the game designer and a commenter pointed out that we were doing something wrong, which was we were neglecting this rule over here, where if the U-boat's crew section didn't lose an enhancement due to wounds, you get a free enhancement, which is applied immediately. So what we did is we went through the logs and we applied crew enhancements to U-boats that went on patrol. Now, our current understanding is that this includes guys who went on extra patrols and not just the patrol. But if that turns out to be wrong, we'll sort of take those away. But for right now, we've given them for both. Does that pretty much summarize where we are?
That's the summary. That's it.
So at this point, we got to pick 4 subs for patrol number 6, right?
Yep.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one up at the top, who has only ever been on 1 extra patrol. I'll quickly take advantage of this unless we find out mid-game that it's the wrong choice. Actually,
pretty sure I just found out it was the wrong choice.
It was the wrong choice? All right, well, let's go back and I'm going to pause and let's go back and fix it. So basically, subs that go on extra patrols.
Let me absolutely verify with Mike.
Okay, so we have gotten clarification that subs that go on extra patrols do actually get to take advantage of this upgrade in the crew section. And I think the key here is, if you go here, it says down here, when you're doing the U-boats on patrol, you record their outcomes and process the results during the setting up a new campaign patrol. Now, I have a feeling we have never really thought to include them when we're looking at these wound levels, but I don't really recall any of our subs off on patrols getting like a bunch of wounds. So we're just going to hope that that's true.
We can't
be sure, but we're going to go with it.
Don't know what else to do.
Yep. All right, so I've already decided on my 2 subs. I'm going to take this U81 and U333, both of which have only ever been on an extra patrol.
Wow.
You've got a couple of that situation
here with the 9s.
I know.
Yeah, there's that guy.
You like the 9s. I think I had a 9 last time. No, I don't. Maybe not. No, I don't think I've ever had a 9. They're too slow.
This guy has been out on a patrol only.
Yep. So is this guy.
So is that guy. And he's so
is this guy. That guy might be a candidate to send on an extra patrol of his own and take this guy because he's got some flotilla points to spend.
All right. I got another Type 9 Z-boat.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember how we do. Should probably follow the exact process for setting this up,
so I think it's the last. It's
10.
Oh,
patrol. Okay. So we select 4 boats. So we selected 4 boats.
We have selected our 4 boats.
So now we're doing convoy size. Are we still less than June of 42?
It is January to March of 42.
Okay, so we are so basically 1 to 4 is large. Which deck is that again?
That is the battle deck.
So it's
large. They're small.
Small.
That's small.
We could redraw that. How many flotilla points we got? I don't think that's the one to well, I don't know. Is that the one to redraw? I mean, it only has a 40% chance of being in our favor.
My question here, we need 25, right? The victory points.
Yeah, we need 25 victory points. And we haven't been averaging that, and we haven't been averaging that many.
Correct.
You want to read? You want to spend it?
Somehow I remember feeling more confident at this point after the last patrol, but looking at that.
Yeah, I agree. 1 second. Yeah, so okay, we figured out what's wrong. We are actually on the 5th patrol, not the 6th patrol. The R in the in that column was throwing me off.
We got 45 in our first.
Yes, so yeah.
So I think a small convoy is fine, just to be honest with you.
Yes, I'm with you there. I think a small convoy is fine in that event. Yeah, because I seem to
Can you tell
recall
we
us
haven't
doing
played in a
well.
while?
We're wearing different clothes. Okay.
Very.
Okay,
Got my
so
fish shirt on.
small patrol. So now let's check for speed.
Yeah, I'd rather spend flotilla points on the weather and.
So that's fast, which I think we should redraw. I think we should redraw. You spend the 8 flotilla points.
I'm spending 8 flotilla points.
And now it's slow. It's very slow.
That's I think
it's 10 slow.
Oh man,
That's better. That's better. I like that. Okay, so now we just have to place the convoy, but because it's a small convoy, we don't have to do anything special, right?
We're done. We're done. It's well, yeah, we're done. They're sitting in these bags.
Okay. Yep.
So now we need to prepare the cup, which is January to June of 42.
Okay, so go ahead and click that, and that'll do our escort cup, and hopefully Captain Awesome isn't part of our draw cup. I hate that guy.
He's been a part of our life half the time.
He has been. He's been everywhere. All right.
Yep. So the captain draw piles are done. So now tactical points and crew enhancements for our subs.
So I've got 67 to spend on one guy. Jeez. So
50 and 40.
And remind me, can I buy all the way to like 2 in one turn, or can you only increase by 1? Do you know?
Well, remember, there was a day in my life I knew the answer to that. This tells us what page that's on, page 20. Each additional, and there's a maximum of 8 TPs, 2 free. Okay.
Please on officer and crew section enhance on the reverse. Okay. Mark any purchase crew enhancements here. Deduct XPs spent from the selected U-boat on the campaign log. It doesn't say anything about a limit.
I see nothing.
So first things first, TPs you purchase, they're 5 per, right?
5 each, correct.
All right, so I'm going to spend 20 to buy 4. And then I'm going to get, let's see, 25, 45. Oh, I'm going to go all the way to this. Wow.
$535. Okay.
So basically, I just took them all. I bought 4 tactical points, and I took them all the way to here. So I'm drawing 3 TDCs, and I get +1 DRM to the TDCs.
And that cost you 35, correct?
45. So 10 plus 15 plus 20.
Shouldn't that be on the 1?
Yes, it should be. My bad. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, they cost 45. 10 plus 15 plus 20.
Yep.
And then 20 extra. He was at 67. He had a lot of them lying around.
That is a lot. He had a good patrol, apparently.
He did. So the next guy I don't think I can go all that way with, because otherwise I'd only be buying 1 tactical point, which seems a little bit... So he is the 3rd one in the armadillo or the turtle flotilla. So 10, so that would be 40. All right. So that's 30, 40. 2, so he gets 3 more. All right. So you want to show me what you did, just so I know, or just so everybody knows?
I am still kind of in the middle of it. That was 10. I'm a lot slower than you, apparently.
Well, so just so you know, what I did is I actually took the 3 TDCs and the +1 TP at start. So and then I bought 2 TPs, so he basically has 5 TPs. So which ones are you doing? Which subs are you doing? Did you finish your first one?
Yeah, and I'm doing the wrong thing. Supposed to be all the way over on this guy.
Oh, shoot. You know what, actually? I forgot about that. I'm actually going to be making changes here. Because I forgot how much I like having the ability to heal wounds.
That's that guy. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, that was correct. I did that right. And then my other one is 6th Flotilla, 3rd boat. 6th Flotilla, 3rd. Well,
okay.
That's 10. Down to 15.
I only did heal wounds on one of them. Trying to decide if I want to do heal wounds on the other one. I think I do. Heal wounds just seems like a useful dang thing.
I hope it's not.
Well, I mean, it seems like often you just turn up with wounds, like from going to the patrol, you know. All right, so if you've done, this is like the.
I am. So I've done my 2. So I
2
got
TDCs.
him.
Yep.
2 DCs, and I got him capable of wounds.
Yep.
And over here, I got him down to 3 TDCs. And let me make sure that makes sense. Yeah, no, that is correct, because he had 50, so I spent 50. I got him up to 5 TPs, so 15 plus.
Yep.
25 plus 10.
35,
so
and then 3, and then 15 spent on TPs. Yep.
Correct. And so he's at 0. The other guy still is saving 5, and I don't think I'm going to spend that on a TP. I could get him a 6th one.
5 TP
might be smart.
5 TP seems pretty good, though.
So I think I'm saving it and hope I don't regret it.
Yep. Okay. So that is, we've purchased tactical and crew enhancements. Now we do torpedo loadouts,
which are pulling from the patrol deck.
All right, you want to pull them and put them by each of the subs? So I have 11 and 10 torpedoes.
I have 12 and 12. That seems good. Why is that? Oh, I know why.
So that's 5. So I can have 6 more. This guy gets 10, right? Yeah. All right, I'm all set up. We're going to both set basically the same way.
Yeah, I'm going to be similar.
Electrics in the stern. Look at you go.
Electric in the stern, 2 steam.
Oh, you even have
3 steam.
You even have a reload in the stern. Wow.
I had 12.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
And 12.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't go wasting no torpedoes.
No. I mean, this one you probably don't need a reload in the stern because you got the 2 stern tubes.
Well, I think you have to have a reload in the stern.
Why?
And with 12 torpedoes, because of what your limits are of where you can put torpedoes.
How many what's the limit of torpedoes?
It's up here. Max of I can only have 8 torpedoes in the bow tubes of the 9, which means I got to have 4 in the back.
Oh, that includes, you can only have 8. That includes the ones that are in the tubes?
In the tubes, and yeah, exactly.
Oh, so apparently I have to have a torpedo in. I didn't realize that. I don't ever remember playing that. It's interesting. It feels like new information to me.
I don't think it was if you go back and rewatch the videos. I think it may have just been a long time.
Maybe. Wait, that's okay. God, I gotta have like so many in the stern for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can only have 2 in the stern.
Well, see, now I got a problem because I can't do it.
2 in the stern, 10 there's only 12 torpedoes max. 2 in the stern, 10 in the bow.
Well, I may have screwed this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. Only 3. Okay, never mind.
That's 10.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just doing.
No, this is too many. He can only have 1 in the back there.
See, so I'm losing a torpedo.
Well, put one of these to 3.
No, I can't because I've got 8 up here now. You just told me I can't have more than 8. I got 1.
10, I said.
2.
10, right?
You said 10?
7 is 10 in the bow.
Oh.
The 7 is 10 in the bow. The 9 is 8 in the bow.
Okay, that's where I got confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 11. Okay.
That's 11.
So I don't need this.
And you've got 10 up front. Yep.
Okay. Sorry. I thought I could only have 8 up front. That's why I've never encountered this problem, is because I've always been using the Type 7s.
You see right here?
Yeah, I do see it.
That column.
It's never operated for me because I don't take the big pig ones. All right. Weather. This is what really matters. So what month are we in? We are in January to March. So you would think this would be bad weather.
You would think. Statistically, it'll be bad weather.
But it's actually good weather. We could redraw that, but good and night isn't so bad, is it?
Good and night is great, so I'd rather redraw in the night.
Okay, so let's just take good weather, but now we got 2 draws to get above a 5.
A 5 or above, right?
Yes, correct.
Well, just do it on the first one. There you go.
So good. I'm not sure we've ever had a good night
slow
patrol.
Good night slow. That's like, if it wasn't for small,
it'd be perfect.
It'd be perfect. All right.
Patrol event.
That's weather.
Patrol event for each card, or for each sub.
All right.
Sorry. So left to right. Oh, you can just leave them over there. I think. Just leave them.
Okay.
Oops.
They're both nothing.
All right. I got all those wound healing abilities for no reason.
All right.
Your last sub gets 5 XPs, 5,000 tons, and 1 light wound to the crew.
So Z here gets.
And I drew for you. Your stern dude is going to have a wound. Oh, this is such an old.
Light wound?
This still says injury when you right-click it.
Yeah.
Yep, light wound. Just a light wound. All right,
that
was not bad. Starting location.
I can heal him, I think.
You might be able to.
I got a medic.
Yep. All right, so now we're pulling starting locations, right?
Now we pull starting location. So I'll just draw the same thing.
Yep.
So you're in this upper.
That seems familiar to me.
The next one is on the other one.
Okay.
Ay. Then I'm all the way down here.
Oh, Lord, really? Oof.
And that's...
Well, the slow convoy is going to help you out.
I'm not worried about this at all. That doesn't upset me.
All right, so we should...
If it was a fast convoy, this would be a challenge.
Yeah, so we should attempt to send 4 U-boats on additional patrols, right?
I'm game for that.
So we're just pulling a random number, and we can actually send 3. So I know we want to send... Let's see.
This guy, right? That one?
Wait, no, he's got a lot of XP. There was somebody who had, like, less...
This guy right here. We
should definitely send that guy.
So,
we might want to send... Oh, this guy can't go. He's refitting. How about this guy? Because he's only got 33. 46, refitting, sunk, on the patrol. Well,
I think the 40 is our best guy.
We could do this guy. He's 38.
Yep.
Either one. All right.
There you go.
That guy's been on 3 patrols in a row. Actually, let's make it the other guy. What is that, 5?
11.
Oh, shoot. I may have screwed up your sub.
Okay.
Your sub back to normal. Okay.
Yep. All good.
All right. Before starting, shuffle all card decks along with any discards. You ready to start the patrol. Good hunting, Captain Lieutenant. Reshuffle all.
Reshuffling all decks. Done.
All right. So now we are doing the patrol sequence of play, but the very abbreviated version of it.
Correct.
God, I forgot
everything
about this
movement.
game. I can't even remember how much I'm allowed to move.
Well, here you go. Maybe.
It's amazing how much you forget.
So we're not entering the attack.
I can move 1 box.
1 box every turn on the surface.
Yep.
And you are on the surface, right?
So I'm moving both of my guys down to this side panel.
Yep. Done.
All right, that's that.
No observation. It's just ASW.
Yep.
Just drawn from the battle deck.
So
nobody. Absolutely nobody. But we do have a random draw.
Right. We draw the. Wait, is that? Oh, that's a good. Does that when you're on the attack map, or is that even now?
That's only the attack map.
I think that was
additional
only
escort request. Only attack map.
Right.
Correct.
So that's
Correct.
one of the challenge mods. Is when you're on the attack map, every turn you draw and you look here to see if like some jittery captain reported a subspotting.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
So I am going to attempt to heal.
I think that's a smart thing to do.
Which I believe it says on the enhancement 8+.
D10 8+.
I don't think I make him worse by not healing him, but he's not healed.
He's not healed, but you got some time.
I do.
So that's
turn 1.
Turn 1. Turn 2. Sub movement. I'm not moving any of my subs. You're going to be the one moving your sub a lot.
I'm not moving them. I believe we are going straight to ASW.
You moved this guy though, right? I assume.
I did move him. He was here.
Yeah.
So he's moved 2.
Well,
now.
you said I'm not moving him, and I was like, what? You're good.
Oh no. I meant that guy.
All right, ASW.
Oh, my guy.
Oh my God.
The guy sitting there in the safest spot possible.
But it's a false contact. All right.
Back to the cup.
That's not the safest spot possible, right? They're still there.
That's true. Almost.
So
really
now,
close.
Damage control. So you're drawn to see if you can. We're just
looking for an 8.
Ooh, so close.
Okay. So close.
Turn 3. Moving forward. ASW?
Yep.
Okay, now we got some action.
Just here.
Yeah. So why don't you draw to see if it's a false contact or not? If it is, we'll figure out who it goes on. Or if it isn't, we'll figure out, okay, it's false contact.
False contact.
All right, that's good. Want to see if that was the card you needed to heal.
No, let's just keep that one. Nuts. All right. Turn 4. Flying by.
ASW. Well, still
Same
over
thing.
there. Yep. All right. So
this
now
time,
we're going to draw.
And it is a destroyer.
We're going to add a random 1, 2, 3. So we'll go alphabetical order. W, Y, Z. 1, 2, 3, right? 3.
Well, isn't there?
W, Y, Z.
There's only 1. There's only 2.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was 3. So it's 2. So it's the same basic. Sorry, I forgot that I thought your other sub was over here. I forgot where he was.
So it's my guy down here.
So he goes in the search. Oh no, he goes in the patrol box, right?
He goes into the the search box.
The search box.
He's searching.
We have to see if he's fit or not, right?
We do have to. I don't like the looks of this already.
All right, let's find out if he's fit or not. Well, it's not Captain Awesome, but it's his cousin, Captain Sorta Awesome, Captain Pretty Good. So Destroyer,
should be Captain Awesome, right?
I think he is fit because that says all.
Oh yeah. Oh, good. Well, I'm crash diving. I don't know if that was.
So I'm trying to remember how this works. I should probably crash dive too, shouldn't I? Because he could turn.
Let's go look because
can he turn his attention to me next time?
No, I think we have to put a homing on me. I think. Let's go back over here to the. I think it's right here. All this is loading. Right here. So we checked. Place the escort marker. Is there a U-boat? Yes. Place the escort marker in the search box.
So you have.
Oh, actually, he's just in the search box.
Yeah, I thought he just went in the search box.
We don't pick until we get over here. Now we've already picked.
Each escort in a search box targets one U-boat in its location.
One that's already contacted.
So
he's
going to do an escort search for you.
Yes. Now you don't know it's me yet.
But I should. Yeah. Okay. So we did screw that up. I am crash diving because I don't know yet that it isn't me.
Correct.
When I have to make that decision,
just know there's a search over here.
Yeah. When I have to make that decision, I don't know it's not me.
Yep.
So I crash dived also, but now he's going to perform a search for you. So that's a sonar search. Right?
That's going to be a sonar search, correct.
So we're drawing, and it's acquiring.
He's acquiring. It's still early, so he did.
Really good weather. So he acquired you. That's not great.
And I cannot do anything about that. So when he acquires,
that's right.
When it's successful, I can't pull the TP. So place the escort alarm and a homing marker, and then we're going to have to draw for the distance.
Okay, that's a random 1 to 3. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to see where this guy. Where in the world does the escort alarm go?
I think
How
you
do I?
do. I think. Oh, I think you click on the
Oh, I
destroyer.
do alarm. I do alarm Y.
Yeah, homing alarm Y, right?
Yep.
All right, and he's
Golly, I don't even remember my
he's
mod.
only one away.
Hey, not good. Oy.
Hoy, oy, oy. Okay, that's not great.
No.
Okay.
I think that's it. He's one away.
Yep. Oy, oy, oy.
Right. Determine the distance.
Yep.
He's not attacking.
Yep.
So
So, is that the same guy
hmm.
with? You can try to heal these wounds, I think, right? It's one thing you can do. Oh, I guess that's a silent running thing, which you're not doing.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Approach and attack map costs a TP if you're silent running. So
Okay. Nope. No luck.
no luck. Oh my goodness, this is going to be ugly fast.
Okay. Now what? I think now we're
I don't.
turn 5, right?
Now on turn 5,
So I gotta look at
I think
see what I can
I'm
move when
diving.
I can see what I gotta see what I can move when I'm. So I can move one box on even turn. So I literally can't move this turn.
You can come to the surface.
I don't think I want to. I mean, in game terms, this probably would be okay, but I think I'm gonna.
I mean, he's not going to find you now because he's got me acquired. So
True. All right, I'm coming up to the surface.
I hope that wasn't bad advice.
And then
Boy, do I hope that wasn't bad advice.
I think I'm going to have my X-boat start moving to the front of the convoy.
Sure wish I'd have spent 5 more TPs.
But you couldn't even.
5 more on a
It
TP.
wouldn't have helped you yet. All right, so I think we've done movement. I moved a little bit around the corner.
Yeah, I moved my guy
I
1,
came
2.
to the surface. So now we're doing ASW move search. So we got to go back to that to make sure we do this in the right order, right?
So the first thing we do is this guy moves. So he is now on me.
Yes, correct. So we just move him on top of you, right?
We just move him physically on me.
Okay. Then we check for escort location check.
Yep.
So both of mine are gonna have to draw if I'm reading this correct. Oh no, sorry. This guy has to draw.
Just that guy has to draw.
It's escort. I click escort, right?
Escort, yep.
Okay, false contact.
Beautiful. I was gonna feel bad if you were already 30 under and
No, it's fine. Okay, so now
so there is no search this time.
There's nobody in a search box.
I'm sorry, there's no escort location check, but we are on we're still doing the search. It's a sonar search now. But he's now trying to acquire.
So help me out here, though.
Right?
That says each escort in a search box targets one U-boat in its location. He's not in a search box. So when does he do stuff?
For each.
Do you see what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that. I know you're right, but I'm just wondering. Each escort search box. Oh, sorry. Escort already has contact on a surface U-boat. Okay, so sorry. Step 1 is just escorts that don't already have a target. Pick a target. He's going to search for you in step 2.
Right.
Okay, so
and he's doing the acquiring for all.
He's doing homing, right?
Homing. I'm sorry. He's homing. Yes. Ugh.
Now you can try to evade, right?
I am going to attempt to evade.
And that costs a TP, and you try to evade, right?
I am.
So you do that successfully. So that just moves him to like lost contact 1. Is that right?
Lost contact 1. Correct.
But
now we move to the attack, which is K.
This is where it gets bad because these depth charges are nasty.
On the approach map, depth charge.
Unfortunately, he's an elite helmsman too.
Yippee. So he gets to draw
twice, and he only needs to pull 1.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. All right, you ready?
Nope.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
Nope. He only needed to draw 1.
Yeah.
So I think I'm pulling 6, right?
Is that how many it says?
No, he's got 7, it looks like.
What is the 9? Is that surface gunnery? I've forgotten what all
correct.
Those numbers
which one
are.
Is which? It's the 6. Yeah, the surface gunnery is the 9.
Okay, so it's the 7.
7. Boat depth.
So you're drawing.
Right,
so this is the first attack.
Lost contact, 60 meters, heavy.
Oh, yeah. We'll redraw that. Spend a TP and redraw that.
I feel like I should redraw that one.
Heavy is bad. Right,
nothing.
That was not bad. All right, second attack.
That was a good TP for going from heavy to nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
Third attack. Okay.
Light.
1 flooding.
That is 1 flooding.
That's one of your engines, I think.
That is the diesel engine? No, that's the electric
engine. And then I'll draw
it's just a
I'll
1.
Draw for a crew. It's just 1. Oh, and that same crew took another wound. 8.
Different ship though.
Oh, never mind.
Stern?
Yep, it was an 8.
That's my 3rd, right?
It's your 3rd, so this is the 4th one.
Ugh.
Nice.
Nothing.
5th one. Nice.
Nothing.
6th one.
Spending a TP.
Yep, 100%. Okay.
Right. All right. 1 flooding and 1 crew. All right.
I'll draw for the crew. 7. So that's going to be the other guys, right? The mid. All right, this is the last one.
That was, there's 7 of them. You're right. Light. All right.
It's not bad, man. Flooding and something.
The
hydrophone. Other than the flooding, not too bad, man.
Sure as hell could have been a whole lot worse.
Unfortunately, you got to do it again.
But I still got to get through.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it again. You might want to think about silent running. Because if you can survive one more turn, you'll be below depth charge.
I can't dive and silent run.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
That's the problem with silent running.
That's so tough. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Dramatic music. We'll find out in a minute what Andy decides to do.
Yeah. So now I think we're just on to damage control, which I got a few options.
You can definitely do some damage control. Should we draw for this first, just to get it out of the way? The other sub?
Yeah, draw for that one. Nothing.
No luck.
I think I have healing. Yep, I have healing on this one. He is. Why? No, he's the 3rd.
So first you do. So I think you follow this order. So first you got to do repairs, right?
On the boat.
Because there's an order here.
That makes sense. So we're definitely.
You're definitely going to want to try to contain the flooding.
Containing the floodings first. Yeah, the bow The bow is going to attempt to contain the flooding.
And what does it take to contain the flooding? Is a 4+?
Should be on there.
4 or greater? So 4 or greater,
Yes,
right?
4 or greater, right?
Yep.
And I have the bow has no die roll modifier.
All right, so you've contained the flooding. That is good.
I'm going to actually try to reduce the flooding.
Oh, that's smart. No.
I'm going to try to reduce the flooding one more time.
No.
God dang it.
You can redraw
That's
that,
unbelievable.
but I don't think you should redraw that. I think you better save that for torpedo, for depth charges.
That's annoying that one of those
sorry,
two did not.
man. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, you don't know how they're going to pull. So now draw and see. I'm going to try to heal the stern.
No love.
None. All right.
I think that's it. We move to turn 6.
Whew. Game turns on you fast.
It does.
Movement.
Movement. So this guy can now get out of that area. You are able to move one this turn. Just because you can, when you're
not if I dive.
Oh, right. You're not if you dive. And you
I don't
dive.
think, right?
No, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. If you dive 30, you can't move.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we don't have anybody.
I think it's just, yeah. Oh,
So it's this. Oh, you're gonna move, yeah.
Yep. So we're
there is no
that's
movement.
done. So we're checking locations again.
Yep. So that top corner is going to draw one.
Both of these.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize you weren't there. All right. Oh,
you know what? Well, I'm going to wait because I needed that back in the.
Okay, fair enough. I put it back in the cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. The numbers were wrong.
Exactly. Which.
Yeah.
This feels kind of hokey.
No, it's fine. I agree with you. It's fine. And guess what? It got worse.
It got worse.
It's another destroyer. Holy crap. So he's fit. At least his captain isn't that good. Or we don't know that his captain is that good.
Another crash dive.
But now he's down there.
Yep. It got worse. So I didn't cheat.
So first things first, though, we put him in the patrol box.
No, search box.
Are you 100% certain of that? Because it says place 1 escort and 1 hidden captain in this. Oh, in the search box. Dang it. Sorry. Why is that all wonky? Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so this guy is going to search. That's the first thing that happens. Well, I guess we could be in either order, right?
And I personally don't. We could do it randomly, or we just.
Let's do this one first, just because this one will take longer.
So he is homing, or acquiring, I mean. Keep getting those backwards.
All right, he failed.
He succeeded. He succeeded, right? Early and bad. Oh, it's good weather. Good weather. Good weather. Yep.
So now
he now moves to
box.
patrol.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now this
I've been looking at the wrong thing. I'm so used to bad weather.
Luckily, I've been looking at the right thing. So he's still homing, right? That other guy?
He's still homing. Yep.
He succeeded. I mean,
yep.
I would save your TPs because the thing is, if you can survive this turn, then you're...
Yeah. That just stinks.
Problem is, if you get any more flooding, you're in crush depth, right?
Yeah, this is not good.
Dangerous.
Okay,
so
unbelievable.
Now he is going to... I think he just goes straight to attack, right? We determine if he depth charges or not.
Yeah, we draw 2 to see if he... One more is all I needed.
That would have been nice.
That would have been amazing. All right, well, he's attacking.
All right.
Light. Oh, no. 90, heavy, because he's no longer lost one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I got to spend it. I mean,
yeah, why save it for something that you don't know is going to happen? That's not a great card. Oh, no flooding. Actually, that was nice. Periscope.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Why do I not think it matters?
And notice, like, the heavy column would have been a lot worse over there.
Well, yeah. All right. Nothing. Light.
Oh, stop flooding.
Pretty sure that's how that works. This is why it would have been so nice to have stopped it there.
100 or moved it back one.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Damaged. So is that just 3 of them already? That's medium.
Aye.
2 more flooding.
Hydrophone and a fire.
Hydrophone's already.
That's probably up to heavy.
Right? He's now heavy damaged. And I have a level 1 fire going on. Awesome.
Aye.
Nothing. Oh.
Well.
That's it. He's gone. Boom.
Oh, that's just, yeah. Well,
he
put you out of your misery.
Oh no! That last card, all I needed was 1 more, and I was going. I was going to slink away. Maybe not.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so because like the odds of like the implosion, I think, are so high that I think you would have been in real trouble. So we're at 5 sub-loss already. That's how we're going to lose this campaign.
100%. That's pretty clear. That's painful and such a perfect setup in terms of a convoy.
That was his first patrol. That was his first patrol. Oh my God.
And such a perfect setup in terms of all of this stuff.
I know. I tell you what, man, the approach map can be nasty.
Yep.
All right. Damage control. I think you just got the crew damage to deal with now, right?
Yeah, this got easier.
For you, yeah, you're only playing 1 now. Still wounded. All right, turn 7. Movement. You moving your sub or staying there?
No, he's dropping to 60.
Oh, right. I forgot he has a dude in his.
He's got a guy at least patrolling.
He actually can't move because it's an odd number turn.
Correct.
All right. Now we're doing ASW. So first things first, that guy probably does something.
5.
He doesn't move.
There it is. There's no movement. It's just a check, and it comes from the patrol box if this side has it, which it does not.
So both of mine.
So he moves.
Both of mine are going to draw, and he moves too, right?
Oh, that's interesting. When he sunk me, where did he go?
Good question. A U-boat sunk maybe, or U-boat sunk on the approach
map to the patrol box. Right there.
Yeah, he moves to the patrol box. So now he moves over here.
Now he's there.
So should we draw randomly to determine which one of those goes first?
Yeah, just if you draw 1, they're like they are. If you draw 2,
so they're like they are.
Like that.
Okay, but now I got to draw escorts for both of mine.
Nice. Oh, to be so lucky.
The problem is once these escorts start showing back up, we know that they're good escorts. That's where we get into
Oh yeah,
trouble.
this got not easy fast.
Yeah, luckily we got a bunch of VPs. So we're all right. So that's that. So now we're just doing damage control, right?
Give me an 8.
So we're going to be moving on to turn 8.